Very good evening, everyone, and I welcome you all to today's webinar. My name is Amit Mahanta. I'm one of the senior advisors here at ProTouch Professional Training. So, before we start with today's webinar, let me give you a quick overview about ProTouch. So, ProTouch, we are a certification institute which provides certification courses for upskilling for working professionals. So, we have HR certification programs into HR generalists, HR analytics, organizational development, and change management certification. We have train the trainer programs into corporate trainer, POSH, emotional intelligence, and leadership trainer certification, and also have an ICF coaching certification program. And we also provide customized training programs. And all our programs that we are providing are accredited by topmost bodies like ICF, International Coaching Federation, SHRM, HRCI, and CPD. I'm very glad and happy to see many of our existing students, team members, and aspiring students of ProTouch who have joined this learning session. So, without any further delay, I'm very delighted to welcome our beloved founder, mentor, master trainer, and coach, Dr. Aparna Sethi, who educates, empowers, and inspires us all. So, let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Aparna, ma'am. Please, the stage is yours.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Very, very good evening, everyone. And so nice to see Radhika's face. Hi, Radhika, Yadu, Rajkumar, Dr. Pooja. I mean, Raj is in completely Raj mode right now in the evening. We had a full day session today in the morning. So nice to see you all and really feel very, what you say is loved by each one of you. That's the only word which comes to my vocabulary. Omo, thank you so much. So, very, very good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another session. I will try to keep it extremely informal and as well as, we will make it more and more interactive. However, interaction is always two ways. So, I hope you will also participate. If yes, show me your thumbs up. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. So, you know, there must be some more people because, we have many participants who are joining right now uh, from two categories. Two categories are those who have already done some of the other courses from ProTouch, and another is some of them must be completely new to this particular platform. So I just would like to know how many people are there who are attending ProTouch webinar for the first time. If you're first time, just write FT in the chat box so that I will get to know how many new participants we have. So hi Charul, very nice to see you here. Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. So we have Nimish. Nimish, you have done ODCM from us. So webinar you must be attending for the first time, I suppose. But
Yes,
I think you have done a course, right? Very nice to see you here.
thank you,
Great.
Dr. Aparna. Thank you.
Yeah. I hope you have gone through my email. I've sent you a response on the model.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm working on it. Thank you so much.
Amazing, Nimish. Okay. So FT, though I'm doing EI. Oh, Indranil. Okay. That's great. Wonderful. So great to know that there are some first time attenders are also there and very warm welcome on behalf of ProTouch. And some of you knows me very well. However, let me also very quickly take you through my introduction. Okay. So today's session, we are going to focus on the fundamentals of leadership training. It will be around 30 minutes from my side, and then we will have more and more discussions around this. Okay, I will be also sharing my own experiences that how the journey of a teacher to trainer to leadership trainer to consultant has taken place. Okay, and my name is Dr. Aparna Sethi, everyone, and I come with 20 plus years of experience. However, I spent 17 years in various labor rooms, and that was HR, marketing, in education industry, manufacturing setup. And after that, I delivered a baby called ProTouch. And I can humbly say that I'm a mother of ProTouch. and our baby has recently turned 7 years old. And thank you so much for all your wishes on all the platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and even sometimes, even in person, many people have sent some or the other things to us. It makes a huge difference because ProTouch is growing majorly because of your blessings and your good words. That means a lot to us as a ProTouch team. Okay, thank you so much for that. So that is what I have. That is what is my introduction. In this journey, I have, published 3 books, close to 40 business articles, and recognized by various platforms as a trainer, as a DNI consultant. Okay, so before we begin, my existing participants may like to complete this line. Learning needs, yes, learning needs
Energy.
energy. Absolutely, 100% marks. Learning needs energy. So, since on Thursday evening we are all together, let's have some fun. Are you ready to have some fun? Yeah. And I've tried to bring something new. Let's see how it comes out. And I have a emoji decoder for you. Okay. So there are some English movies, names are there, and you're not supposed to talk, but put it in the chat box and let me see who gives the answer first right. Okay. And here we go, everyone. So fastest fingers first, and I would like to have right names coming from all of you. And here we go. Let's see who is giving the first right answer. Okay, so Raj Kumar is there who is said Spider-Man. Absolutely right. 7 crore. So ये था सवाल आपका पहला. Okay, so let's see what is coming. Okay, Musafa is not there by the E, but it is Spider-Man. Right answer. Yes. Are you ready for the second one? If you are ready, show me thumbs up. Great, Charul. I can see your thumbs up. Okay, and let's see what is coming out. Who gives the first answer? Oh my God. Don't tell me again, Rajkumar. No, 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 no. Who is this first? This time it is Charul. No, not Charul. Who is it? Umo. Before that, Charul. Before that, again, Radhika. Radhika has given the right answer. Everyone give her a big round of applause. Wonderful answer. And that is Titanic, everyone's favorite movie, right? Wonderful answer. So, Amit, you can keep on looking at the chat messages and see who is giving the right answer first. First is important. But you should know what is the right answer, right? That you may not be knowing. Okay, let's see. Next. Okay, so who is that first? Rajkumar again, everyone. Give him a big round of applause. I mean, that's a fastest finger first in a true way. Yes, it is Land King. Okay, and now let's go ahead and see one more. Okay, ready? Everyone, I hope you all are ready. Sing is king. Okay. Oh, that can be also right, Bharat. However, we are kept English movies right now in the mind. You are very creative. Okay, let's have a next. Are you all ready? Yeah, amazing. And here we go. This can be little tricky, Rajkumar. Don't make it so easy for us. Sejal. Sejal is right. It is Harry Potter. Everyone. Yes. Give her a big round of applause. Wonderful, Sejal. Excellent. Very nice. I hope this plot is making you feel warm because it's a weather is very, very cold outside. Yes. Okay. Now, are you ready for the next one? Let me know. Yes. Amazing. So here we go. Yes. Radhika. Radhika is the right. Radhika is the first one who has given the answer. Radhika, wonderful. Good. Very nice to have you today. And yes, that's the right answer. Hope you are having fun, everyone. Right? And next, come on. I think this is the last one. I found it a little tough, but I hope it is taking little time. Mm-hmm. No. Sound of music? No, Indrani. Blue. With this, oh yes, you are right, Raj. Push Raj has given me the permission to call him Raj so, today in the morning. So that's the reason I'm saying yes. Rocky is the right answer, everyone. Rocky is the right answer. Very good. Okay, I thought that might be little tough, but we have a intelligent participants, and if time allows, we will have one more game. Okay, similarly, but we may get into something else. Now, very important for all of you, on Thursday evening, uh, you have many things which you can do, right? Especially when it is a working day, you can spend time with your family, be maybe go on to Netflix, anything. Why have you chosen to come here? That means I want to know your expectations from the session. What are we expecting? Just let me know from you. You can unmute yourself. Some of you can put it in the chat box. You know, learning is one, but if you look at the topic, roadmap. Okay, Radhika is saying roadmap. Great, Radhika. Okay, anyone else?
Dr. Aparna Sethi is taking the class. That's why. That's the main reason I'm attending.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Right?
Me
That's so
too.
kind of you.
Me too. Aparna, me too. I'm here, Dr. Aparna.
Okay, that's
Anna.
so kind of you, really. Yes, Charul, over to you.
Same here.
Yeah, same reason is for me, ma'am. I heard so many things about you from Bhaskar. So today I just want to see Dr. Aparna Sethi.
Oh my God, that's so kind of you. He
And
also keep on talking about you. That's why I know you are, his better half.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Aparna, in
Okay.
fact, as far as leadership training is concerned, whatever we have learned through practice
Yes.
and experience, basically.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now, when it comes to the conducting session for the future leader, in
Mhm.
that case, the proper structure is very much required. How
True.
we can put all those thoughts, all those experience into a structure so that we can pass on those informations, pass on those insights to inputs to those future leader. So for
That's
that
true.
reason, today I'm here.
Amazing, Indranil. And to great extent, I will be able to help you out because the time is less. So I would also like to neutralize your expectations, right? So whatever is possible, I will try to cover. And then in the form of discussion, we can certainly continue. Okay, great. Okay, Nimish. Nimish, we may not be able to see the exploration of leadership style, but thank you so much for asking. So, I will keep this in mind so that next session we will certainly try to have it around this. Okay,
Okay.
because it's a foundation of leadership which you are looking, and the major focus is there are many soft skill trainers out there. So, how they can take up their journey as a leadership trainer? That is what is going to be the focus today. Okay.
Sure.
Yes, and that is what we get to see in the chat box. I think Dr. Pooja has said it wonderfully. How to begin with the leadership training, how to approach this concept, and then I will be able to live up to your expectations here. Yes, Raj, you wanted to say something. You raised your hand and then,
Yes,
yes.
I'll be very quick. Apart from all the reasons mentioned, this is unplanned, right? So I have cracked a code. Whatever comes unplanned to me, I go for it.
Wonderful. So in 2025, a lot of unplanned things will happen, and that must be certainly good for you.
Anedo.
Okay? Anendo, Ando. Very nice. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope now you know what is it that we are going to cover. Okay, so when you know this, everyone, that is, you know, leadership training, soft skill training. So, if may I ask you, right? There are many people who want to become a leadership trainer, and I'm sure on this forum also there must be many who are already conducting leadership trainings, right? Do we have people who are already conducting leadership training? Put LT in the chat box, please. Leadership training, LT, that I'm already conducting leadership training so that I will get to know. Okay. In the meanwhile, you are posting it. Okay. So after understanding your expectations, I would like to ask you one more question here to all the our participants. And the question which I would like to ask is that is, what is the scope of leadership training in India? What do you think? What is the scope? Now, when you look at the market, what do you think? What is the scope? Anyone can unmute and let us know.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead, Radhika.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, right now, I do get a lot of personal consultations. I mean, it's like at the next level. So the main crux, it's like why I am attending today is this question is arising again and again and again, and people are approaching me for leadership conflicts, how to manage. And I haven't been taking them up, but yes, if I, on a scale of 1 to 10, now I find it at 4.
Okay. 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 Anyone else? Yes, Charul, go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, leadership training require a lot nowadays because you know what happened when a person joins a company. At that time, he had certain type of degrees and diplomas and all. On the basis of that, he keeps on promoting, and he don't know how to handle the team. Generally, this things never taught in the organization. They used to promote the candidate, but they don't know how to handle the team. So
I think that's
leadership.
a very powerful point she has mentioned. Wonderful. You know, when we are hiring people looking at their graduation, diploma, or MBA, we hire them, isn't it? Now that person has contributed on an IC level. What do you mean by IC level? Individual contributor level, right? And the person has done a fantastic job. The performance is great. But does that give that person the assurance that that person will be a great leader? You know, we have one of the best examples in front of us, everyone, and that can be debatable. Sachin Tendulkar is a great individual contributor, but whenever he became a captain, he has seen the failure. Do you agree with me? Like people who are from my generation, we can also see the journey of, Dhoni, young boy coming to the team, and his leadership, or to make him a captain, this decision was on hold for a very long time, and then he said, I had to cut my hair to become the captain. And that is where the executive presence of the captain come into the picture. Am I making sense to all of you or not? Yes, because leader is not only the performer, but leader has to inspire, right? Needs to be in aligned with the values of the company. Yes, everyone. We have many examples. Like, for example, if you look at it, even Virat Kohli, his leadership position was on hold because of his anger issue. And that is where we get leaders needs to be emotionally intelligent. Yes. So maybe the person who is a performer may not result into the leader. And most important thing, we find that it is automatic. The promotion is automatic. Becoming a leader is automatic. But do you really think so? Yes, it is automatic. Ban jayega wo. But imagine how much trouble that person will go through. And on top of it, that leader cannot go and talk to the manager that, I'm facing this problem with the fear that my manager will think that I'm incompetent. I cannot go and talk to my colleagues. I cannot express. So that person become a scientist, and we treat every team member of that person as a guinea pig. और बहुत शहीद हो जाते हैं उसमें. What do I mean by that? There is an attrition happening in the new team. Am I making sense? Am I able to resonate with the corporate challenges right now? Yes, everyone. This is the big challenge. And if you look at it, India is known for what? India is known for youngest population. Yes. Yes, Dr. Pooja, you want to say something here?
Yes, doctor. I just like to just came to my mind. So we have a huge scope in India because there are a lot of budding entrepreneurs right
Exactly.
now. And they're all of this fresh blood and rushing into the competition. So probably they would need some hold over there, and that's when I feel this leadership program is going to help them.
Amazing. You have the point. I think you got to see my deck maybe just before.
Oh no,
Okay.
no. Okay,
Indranil, over to you.
In fact, I would like to add another perspective. There are
Sure.
two groups. One is the
Mhm.
existing managers, those who are working for the organization for a quite a long period, and
Very
through their
nice.
experience, they have learned something, and they have been brought up in a different culture, different environment, different society, and as a result of that, they have developed a different kind of leadership style based on certain belief. Those beliefs are absolutely non-existent in today's context. That is number one. So
Amazing.
that is number one. Number two is that a group of people, they are the fresh graduates, they are from the MBA school, business school, they have a higher qualification, they have a higher knowledge about the management process, decision making process, and the skill is concerned, but they don't have the practical experiences. But
Amazing.
business today, they want to have the result immediately. They will not allow, or they will not give you the sufficient time to develop yourself as a manager or something like that. The
Very
day
nice.
one you joined as a management trainee, from the very next day onwards, organization will expect to you to deliver.
Very nice. In fact, there is a one word called early wins.
Early
First
wins.
3 months, what is
Absolutely.
it that you do? That is going to make a huge difference. Once everyone will clap. Oh my God, you got a promotion. You're the next leader.
Yeah.
At the same time, there is a possibility of a big fall
Hmm. Hmm.
because very important. Have you prepared that person for that position?
Hmm.
Right.
Right.
I was just having a chat with one of the very nice employee of ours, and she joined as a IC level. Then she also got one promotion, everything. And then she said, journey from here is very tough. And I said, see, understand. I told her in Hindi first. What is it? जितना ऊपर जाओना पड़ता है, उतना ही झुक के चलना पड़ता है. जब पहाड़ पे चढ़ते हो तो झुक के चलना पड़ता है. ऐसे चलोगे तो fall is there, guaranteed. And she did not understand that. What do you mean by that? I said, understand. I'm not saying झुक के चलना पड़ता है. That means that you have to do hanji hanji and play politics. But very important it is that you have to get things done from others. You have to understand them, go on their level, keep your ego aside, right? And getting things done. That is a different skill altogether. Yes. And the more you will go up, the oxygen level is,
Less.
and survival there becomes, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Survival at stake.
So, yeah. Yadu and Radhika, please use the chat box. We need to go a little ahead. I really
No, in
appreciate
fact,
your enthusiasm.
Aparna, I
Yes.
would like to add just one line. To
Mm,
me,
mm,
considering all those scenario, the leadership maturity is at major crisis.
absolutely.
So when I
Yeah.
say leadership maturity, that includes emotional intelligence, definitely, but something beyond that.
Absolutely. And we are going
Yeah,
to see that today.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
everyone?
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. I really appreciate your enthusiasm, right? If you look at it, everyone, we have seen all the pointers. You're absolutely right. We are youngest country, one of the youngest country. And this is what we get to see. What is it? See, India startup stories. You can see 450 startups in 2016. Country has experienced staggering 28,000 growth. So many startups are coming. Another is, if you look at it, young, vibrant population, right? Government is supporting. So this is certainly going to grow, right? At the same time, if you look at it, what is the major hurdle they get to see? And you can see there is a funding challenge, regulatory. However, huge problem is a talent shortage because 23 years old, 24 years old becoming a leader. And as Indralil also said, the maturity, not only with that, but how to handle the team, how to handle the people. And people say the 23 years old is not listening to his parents. How he will listen to someone else? Right? So what is happening? Young population is coming. They might be having a lot of excitement, everything, but managing team is completely different ball game. Yes. So one is, as you said, startup. Someone mentioned it, right? Pooja, I think, mentioned it. It's a startup, right? Another thing, if you look at it, everyone, let's have a look at it that what are the gaps Indian companies are able to see now, right? When it comes to leadership. And you will be surprised and you will see the scope here. What is the scope, everyone? Have a look at it. This is also another challenge India is facing in 2025 too. What is it, everyone? Only 3% hike we get to see where women leaders are there. So this is the another segment where we need more and more leadership skills. Am I making sense? Still, women are now not able to break that glass ceiling and go to the next level. Still, they are not able to make decisions and they're okay with their career. And they think that, okay, if I have to go ahead, then there is so much responsibility. I don't want to go ahead. I'm okay. I'm able to take care of my family and I'm okay. Things are changing, but still not much. Because, if you look at the statistics, it is not showing us that result. Yes, everyone. Despite of this growth, women hold only this much percentage of leadership role. Right? So this is one perspective. So now, for example, Radhika and anyone for that example, if you want to be in leadership, this is another segment we have where we can focus only on gender specific leadership. And many people ask me this question very nicely. Leader is leader. There is no difference between a woman leader and a male leader. However, there is a difference because our upbringing has happened in a very different way when it comes to financial decision, when it comes to, managing the team. I hope I'm making a lot of sense, right? And we are not blaming any other gender that we're anti-men society. No, we are saying we may have some self-limiting beliefs that what is it that I can do and what is it that I cannot. Because my programming has happened. And during women leadership programs, what do? We unlock that self-limiting beliefs. Am I making sense to all of you? Like, for example, I've been taught that you need to please people. घर की लड़की हो, घर की बहू हो, तो सबको खुश रखना तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारी है. That will come to the workplace also. अगर मैं सबको खुश रख रही हूँ, how will I get work done? Making sense, everyone here? So this is another segment you have. And if you want to become a specialized in this is another scope. Now, these are the Hogan assessments. These are the personality assessments, which are giving very different kind of a thing. That Indian leaders exhibit short-term focus. हम कहीं ना कहीं जुगाड़ देखते हैं. Right? See the personality traits which are coming out. Right? Then, significant gap in execution implementation. Right, may struggle with lot of prioritization. Today also when I have a client meetings, many clients says time management, prioritization. Many people are not able to do it today also, especially the leaders. And if they don't do it, how can we expect the team will do it? Okay. For example, to my teams, I always keep on saying, everyone, please understand, when you will go ahead in your career, your 24 hours will remain same, but your salaries will change. If your salaries will change, your responsibilities will change. So if in 24 hours, when you're on IC level, 10% is expected out of you, when you will go in the same 24 hours on a leadership level, people will expect 50% because you will have 5 team members from the same 24 hours. Hey, am I making sense to all of you? Let me know in the chat box here. Yes, if yes, just put it in the chat box so that I get to know you are all with me and you're not leaving me in between. Okay, thank you, Bharat. Nimesh, thank you so much. Yes, right. Then Indian executives score higher on bold. So we have that excitement because we are a developing country. We want to do more. We are not developed. हमारे पेट अभी भी भरे नहीं है. हमारे पास अभी भी सपने हैं. And we are very hungry. Yes, everyone. However, there is a disconnect that people may not be able to take or may take impulsive decision making. Emotional outbursts will happen. Some leaders will say, you're getting salary paid for it, now. You're getting salary for it. Don't say. And today's generation is extremely sensitive. And then how do you manage your teams? Am I making sense here, everyone? Right or wrong? Yeah. So one thing is positive may result in something else. And as we know, very important, everyone, organizational challenges. Today, if you ask, there is a bottleneck. Huge young people are joining the companies. Are you with me, everyone? There is a good supply. First, then there is a attrition happening right in between. And if there is a attrition happening, everyone, then only few talented people you will have to go ahead. And in that also, if they are not prepared, then you can see the biggest crunch you will have is the talent pipeline, which will get choked. And hence, the best part is Indian companies have realized and ready to invest in it. Yes, they're ready to invest. But how many leaders are there who are ready to train those leaders? Am I making sense? Because there is one myth I come across. I'm a soft skill trainer and hence I am a leadership trainer. Everyone, bring your two hands like this, and keep it on your cheeks. And remember, soft skill trainer is not equal to leadership trainer. Soft skill trainer is not equal to leadership trainers. Is that fine with everyone? But then what's the difference? Yadu, now you talk. Last time I asked you to bring your hand down. Come on, contribute here. Yes. According to you, what can be the difference between a soft skill and a leadership?
See, leadership is a very different thing.
What is different?
Leadership is a trait which needs to be polished. Now,
Okay.
you might be very well versed with whatever work you are doing in an organization technically, but it doesn't mean that you can be a good leader.
Okay.
That is something which sometimes it is God gifted, and many a times you have to, it comes, you have to kind of bring in with you, and that comes with a lot of training, with a lot of experience and interpersonal skills. So
Yes.
leadership has got a lot to do with interpersonal skills also. This is what I feel.
Absolutely. Very nice. And as you said, with experienced person will learn. But then how much time it will take? Suppose if to learn 5 years it is going to take. See, all the people here right now in 2025, think what you were in 2020. And you will see you are absolutely different person as a leader, as a team manager, as a trainer, as a parent. Yes or no? We are completely different. But how much confusion we all went through. Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I give freedom to my child or not? Should I give this or not? Should I accept this or not? What? Right? फिर ultimately आपने बोला मैं ये करूंगी. But it took hell lot of time. But suppose if you would have learned this, maybe whatever is there in 2025 today, we would have become in 2022 itself. And that's the best part of training. Okay? Yes, Radhika, over to you.
Yeah. So two things over here, Aparna. One is I am coming across people who are between 40 years to 50 years, wherein the main problem that they are facing right now is what you just mentioned previously, where they're not being able to handle the Gen Z.
Gen Z,
And
yes.
Gen Z's mindset is totally different because I have a daughter who's 20 years old and I am seeing it live. as to
Mm.
what's going on in their minds, and they are not hesitating to just, kick the company and go away in 2 seconds. They're just not
Because
hesitating.
Maslow theory is upside down for them. Their
Yes,
self-actualization needs are already on because roti
yes.
kapda makan is taken care. Very nice.
Exactly. And the dialogue that I get from, because I talk to a lot of that age group, and they are like, 40,000 तो कहीं से भी मिल जाएगा. That is the standard dialogue which we are coming across. So this is something. So this kind of a problem, I am being more and more
Very
approached.
nice. Very nice. Very
Like,
nice.
how do we
So
deal with this? How do we deal? Because they don't know.
absolutely. So Indranil and Yadu, I will take it little later. I feel very sad to say that,
And
but we
just
have a
small
tight
thing,
schedule. Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
last
may.
one, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the biggest thing which you just asked is, the main thing that a leader needs is the aura.
Ah,
Other than a soft skill trainer, he is basically that eight-handed woman who has to be the motivator, the what do you call, everything in one. So that is something, not something which a soft skill trainer cannot train. You have
yes.
to do
We will
specific.
see. Everyone comes with a different competencies, and today I will give you the clarity on that. Okay, Yadu, little later, please. Yes. So now, everyone, let's have a look at it. And I have personally gone through this journey, and I would like to share that there is a difference between a soft skill and leadership training. What is it? Like, for example, focus area of soft skill is more on enhancing interpersonal, right? Where leadership training is more on leading the teams, right? Covers like teamwork, time management, emotional intelligence, conflict. And here the focus is more on decision making, delegation. And you will get to see there are so many people, almost 90% leaders are not able to delegate their jobs only because out of the insecurity sometimes. Insecurity बोलो या मुझसे अच्छा काम कोई नहीं कर सकता. And they themselves are becoming an obstacle in their own growth, right? Team motivation. So it is more on team, whereas it is more on personal level. It is suitable for all employees, right? From entry level to C-suite level, you can give soft skill, no problem about it. But this is very specific towards current and aspiring. And that is where we talk about first time manager breed. First time manager. What do I mean by that? It's just like becoming a parent for the first time. We have no clue whether we are right or not. हाँ सेकेंड बेबी के टाइम हम लोग बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाते हैं बट फर्स्ट बेबी वी ऑलवेज हैव दैट कंफ्यूजन वेदर एज अ पेरेंट आई एम राइट और रॉन्ग इन द सिमिलर वे व्हेन यू हैंडल द टीम फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम you have a lot of confusion, right? And on top of it, oh, our LinkedIn university, micromanagement is bad. Leader should be caring. Leader should be this. अरे business कैसे करें? मैं relationship संभालूं तो results are suffering. If I take care of results, then my relationship are suffering. Are you getting my point? Right? In between, one of the team leader, we asked, why you did not take any step there? Because that time was very sensitive. If I would have raised my voice, that person would have left. And that is good intelligence person has used. Are you with me, everyone? Right? This is improves with your daily interaction, right? But this is prepare individual to inspire, influence, and lead the teams. Here, impact is more personal, but this is on organizational level. Am I making sense, everyone? Right? Like, for example, same conflict resolution when I take it for team members, it is more interpersonal conflict. And recently, I conducted the very nice conflict management session. I did not title it as a conflict management, but we called it as a collaborative environment, right? We cannot say conflict. So that is the time we said, what will happen if the conflicts are there between the leaders? Because interpersonal is still fine, but if two leaders are fighting, it has got a huge impact on organizational level. Are you with me? So it can be same conflict, but leadership approach is completely different. Hey, am I making sense here, everyone? Right? And this is where, as a trainer, our gears will shift from a soft skill trainer to a leadership training, right? So when I personally looked at it, everyone, that, yes, I worked in the corporates and all everything. However, before becoming a trainer, my last project was in a teaching. Teaching to a trainer was a different ball game altogether, and I worked more on soft skills. Okay. But I realized when I got one or two leadership assignments to work on, I was not able to do it because, they wanted a more and more practical understanding. They were like very specific. पर ना मेरे टीम में ये है, इसको बता क्या करूं. एक तो नॉन परफॉर्मर भी है and attitude भी है. I said, okay. Then I worked on skill will metrics. Then the person said, my leadership philosophy is I want to give freedom to everyone. Hey, are you same? Can you have a blanket solution for everyone? No. Then I give them a different model. Are you getting my point? But it took a lot of time. And let me tell you, and I'm very candid with you, everyone. I was very new to all this. Okay. But when I started Pro Touch and when I started managing my own teams, I got a lot of understanding. I started using this in my training programs. Right? I said, how you need to be a different strokes for different folks. You cannot be same because everyone's needs are different. Everyone's motivations are different. मैं किसी को micro manage कर रही हूँ because that is required for that person. For example, one person came to my cabin and said, Madam, मैंने पहले बोला जो करना है करो. The way you want to work, you work. The person said, I need guidance. And same person after 3 months said, Madam, stop giving me instructions. I said, okay, now the time has changed to change my leadership style. Am I making sense to all of you? And I started bringing it to the table, and it took a lot of time. And then there is a consultancy came into the picture. Yes, everyone. Now that's the journey. But yes, when corporates are looking for people, they look for a very, very typical competencies people are having, credibility people are having, because they can't take chance with their leadership team. You won't believe there is one company and I'm supposed to conduct 1 hour presentation for them. But they are internationally great brand, thousands and thousands of people are working there, and their MDs and directors are going to come. Can you beat this? 3 months we are working only on 1 hour presentation. And I'm not lying. Of course, there is a delay because one person is there, one person is not there. Then CHRO is saying, these are all our business heads, how you will make it relevant. They will challenge you on this data, they will challenge on this data. फिर मैंने बोला मुझे छोड़ दो. Do you trust me? If you trust me, I will deliver. And you are always there. But still they're not. So it takes a lot of time to give leaders in the hand. Am I making sense to all of you here? And that requires different confidence, different competence. So, for your understanding what competencies are required, I have got one poll for you, which I'm launching it right now, which you will be able to see it on your screen. Are you able to see it on your screen, everyone? Just go through these questions and try to answer that, you will get a lot of understanding on the competencies required to become, leadership trainer. I will share the answers little later. So 14, 15, 16 people have given. Keep going. Doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong. Doesn't matter. Just keep going. It will give you a lot of insights. Yadu, I will take it. Please, let's go through this. Yes, thank you. It will be difficult for me, Satya, to post a poll on the chat because it is already created. Don't worry. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Am I right? So right now I can see 52% participants have participated. I'm just waiting for some more time so that, then I will show you the results also. And that will give you understanding that, what are our thinking is. It is visible to everyone, Mr. Satya. I don't know why it is not shown to you. Because see, I can see out of 44 people, 32 people have already taken it. Okay. So there can be some technical glitch maybe at your end. Doesn't matter.
Maybe he has to use the screen rotation if he's doing it from the mobile.
Yes, maybe from mobile you're not might be able to
Yeah,
see. Okay.
yeah,
So I
but
will just
yeah,
wait
but no,
for one more minute.
yeah, it's visible though.
Okay, Soumya, thank you. So almost 33 people have taken it. Doesn't matter, it's not an exam. तो थोड़ा बहुत इधर हुआ तो चल जाएगा. Okay. So, okay, Triveni, is it visible from mobile too? Okay. So one more minute, I will wait. All of our Train the Trainer participants, I hope you are able to see the engagement poll, how you can use it, right? Okay, I think 34 people have given. So I'm ending the poll right now, looking at the time, and I will share the results. And are you able to see the results, everyone? Right? What is the most important competency for the leadership trainer to have? Right? 35% has given leadership theory. Some of them said time effectively, and some of them said expertise in team building activities. Whereas the right answer is everyone deep understanding of leadership theories. I'm telling you, this is where the things changes. Like, for example, when you are talking about, youngsters or the IC level people, they want practical, practical, practical. Yes or no? Now you go to any leader's cabin, you will see the books. You will say, Aparna, I like that model of Harvard. I like this, because they are very much models driven. Are you getting my point? They say there are tried and tested models. Why do I need to reinvent the wheel? Right? And that is where your theory requires. Your delivery will change, but as a leader, as a leadership trainer, you will need a lot of theoretical knowledge as well. Okay. Then you say, what role does emotional intelligence plays? And 86% have said it helps understanding and addressing the emotions. It is not very important. That also people have said, right? Managing the conflicts. And whereas the right answer for this is it helps understanding and addressing the emotion, because people will attack you sometimes. क्या बोल रहे मैडम, कहाँ से ये डेटा मिला आपको? They will ask because they're very experienced. And that is the time as a trainer, you also need to say, thank you so much for your contribution. And my one of the mentors used to say, you need to massage egos of some people. You don't know the inner dynamics what happens in the leadership training, because they are from very senior level. Is it okay? So we ourselves need a lot of emotional intelligence. Then what is the key to becoming credible leadership trainer, right? Academic leadership qualification will not come very handy, but very important it is, that is the certifications and accreditations, whatever you will have, is certainly going to make lot of credibility to you. Making sense to all of you? And believe me, there are very less certifications are available only to become leadership trainer. Okay, आपको train the trainer मिलेगा, lot of things will become, but still. And as an effective leadership trainer, what is the most important thing? And most of you, or 100% has given understanding of business. And I think this is where very important it is for all of you, is the understanding of businesses. So business case studies understanding is going to help you a lot. Yes, how boat is doing, how Indian companies are doing. And that is where the well-read things are going to happen. And I will just suggest to all of you that, because that's my personal favorite, around you pay 10,000 rupees a year and you can subscribe Harvard Business Reviews, right? Online as well as a hard copies, must buy. If you want to be a leadership trainer, okay? There are certain books, and one of my, again, the best book is Good to Great. And the favorite quote of it, good is enemy of greatness. If we are all happy, कैसे कर रहे हैं? चला है, मस्त चल रहा है, अच्छा है, अच्छा है, good है ना, good है, good है. When are we going to make great? Right? So these things are going to be very, very important for all of you. Is that fine with everyone? Yes. And this is where, if you want to become a leadership trainer, I hope, did you get your area of improvement after this poll? Please let me know, what is it that you need to work after this now? What is that your understanding that this is where I need to work more? Please put it in the chat box. Yes, everyone. Okay, leadership theories, get certified as a leadership trainer. Yes, leadership theories. Okay. Thank you, Yadu. Thank you so much. Understanding of business. And we have to be, what you say, obsessively curious about businesses. I read one case study recently. How many of you remember the toffees which we used to get 10 paise ki, 5 paise ki, 50 paise ki, 1 rupees ki, right? Their business has gone down by 60%. Can anyone tell me why?
UPI.
Online payments.
Absolutely right. Right? UPI, Paytm. Now people are giving exact money to people, and imagine the demand for those toffees have gone completely down. How many of you remember, change nahi hai, ye le lo, change nahi hai, ye le lo, right or wrong? Imagine how much impact is there. Did ever these toffees would have imagined that, I will get a competition from UPIs? No. Are you with me? What's the future of that business? There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people working in this industry. We don't even know. Absolutely. Earlier, we used to go to the stores for these toffees. And now what is happening? We are not buying, we are not getting. I still recall in my childhood, when I had no money, I gave toffees to the shopkeeper instead of money. And he said, why are you giving me these toffees? I said, I don't have money. You take these toffees. He said, why? I said, you also give me toffees, na, many times in exchange of money. So giving you toffees, you give me something else, right? So these are sweet memories we have. So understanding the businesses, if you are in a taxi, how Ola is getting impacted by Blue, what is going to happen with Blinkit, right? From where are they getting people? How they are having their operations. I hope I'm making a lot of sense here because we don't have answers for this. Every product getting manufactured, there is a company, and you have to be obsessively curious. And that's why I will say soft skill trainer is equal to leadership trainer. Is that fine with everyone? And understand the way in the organization, people needs to be trained to become the leader. Lead soft skill trainer also needs to be trained to become a leadership trainer. Is that fine with everyone? And when I speak to the trainers, what are the obstacles they majorly come across is this. What is it, everyone? That is, we have, say, limited experience in leadership, right? You need some corporate experience in this particular domain, everyone, right? Without experience, it will be very difficult for you. And it's okay, then you decide to be in a soft skill domain, okay? Deep knowledge of theories. You need to read a lot of leadership books. And now theories have gone much beyond. Like we have heard about theory X, theory Y, autocratic, and all these things, right? But now theories are going much beyond leadership theories, right? Shift in the audience expectations because leadership, then expect you to have strategic thinking, you to have decision making. Okay. Then if you look at it, developing content is the most difficult for all of the trainers, right? How to develop the right content for a leadership training? What videos should be shown? From where will I get my good case studies? What psychometrics I will be using? How to manage the group dynamics at senior level? Because, when they're sitting together, they are coming from pan-India level many times during training programs, right? They have different challenges. And leadership training, for example, in other training programs, if you have people from one department, they will be from all same department, mostly. But leadership training, there will be HR head, there is a finance head, CFO बैठे होंगे वहां पे, operation heads, IT heads. So diverse leaders sit together. And then if I'm training them on, say, for example, something on topic, I may have to have a HR related content, finance related content, so that that becomes relevant to everyone. Yes. Right? Otherwise, CFO ऐसे बैठते हैं. हमारे लिए तो कुछ है ही नहीं इसमें. Right? So that becomes a problem. So we need to connect. Then developing credibility. As an experienced trainer, that you have developed leaders, right? And this is where increased pressure on results. Many times, leadership trainings are like what we will get after conducting this training. So this is where we need to cater to the industry if you want to become a leadership trainer. Is that fine with everyone? Are you fine with it? And now, very important question is, how will you solve it? These are the challenges proven. How will you solve it? Okay. How many of you are ready to or eager to know this answer? Just let me know. Are you ready? Yes. So before everyone, I tell you the answer and all, I just would like to request all of you that if you are finding this particular training session or the webinar going well, it will be really nice if you can share your experience on the